Welcome back, and today we're gonna be talking about Darwin's Game episode 4. So like always, let's just jump into it. Okay, so episode 4 starts off with like a little back, we go back to the past to see Rain's like how she got her sigil power, how she got introduced to the game, and like Kaname, pretty much, it was one of her friends kind of just sent her a notification, like, hey, how about you come and play this game? And she clicked it and boom, she was in. She did not ask to be in this death game, but like Kaname, she was kind of forced into it. So now, she found her own place within the game. She's the analyst. And we don't know if she's playing for survival or if she's got like her own reasons behind it. He really doesn't seem to mind playing the game, right? She's not like Kaname over here, like, not killing anybody or anything like that. Now, I will say, her sigil power has to be the most broken thing. Like, remember in episode 1 where she rated Kaname's sigil power an A? I honestly believe her power is like an S tier, okay? Her power, the way she kind of explained it was, she can kind of see like all the mass and the atoms and all that, and pretty much just see the future. And she got into it with like the whole scientific theory and all that. I didn't do too good in science class, so that kind of went over my head. But to me, it was just simple. She can predict the future, right? Kind of like, Night Eye from My Hero Academia. So something like around that power, right? And, she knows how to use it really, really well. And I was kind of frustrated with the episode because, she opens up and she's using the stun gun. I'm like, yo, you people are in like a life and death situation. It does not matter like if those people are under control or not. Like, they're literally going to kill you and you're over here using a stun gun? Like, you were talking about how your percentage of, failing was like 80%. So you only got like a 20% success rate. And you're telling me you're gonna risk it on stunning somebody that's out to kill you? Because, we don't know if the floors can actually, like, pick them right up as soon as they get, knocked out. Like, if they're being controlled, it maybe their brain doesn't need to be working. He can just, boom, get up, keep searching for those fools. So that to me was kind of like a problem. Like, the whole kind of main character in this kind of animes where it's like a death game, with Future Diary or, the bomb one, I forgot the name. But those kind of battle royale animes, it always seems like the main character and the characters that they draw to him kind of don't like to kill people. Because at first I thought Rain was actually killing people when she pulled out that sniper and she was quick scoping. But later in the episode, she mentioned that she's got a beanbag aimed straight at the Flores' head, and I'm like, oh, so you're using beanbags? Like, are you serious? Like, you're in a death game, girl. But I guess they gotta do that. I mean, I guess that they're not trying to have like a main character and it's their allies just pretty much going around killing people nonstop. But it is what it is. No big deal. I can get over it. But we actually get to see how the gacha system works in this game. And I'm starting to think the creator behind this game has to have some god level power. And like, how do these people get their powers as well, right? Like their sigil powers? Because okay, when she ordered the grenades, she pretty much, it just dropped in there. It was like Amazon Prime times 10. Like, it was like, we guarantee delivery within 2 seconds. It just dropped in there. So that's amazing. And then we kind of get to see Kaname's power in full, like 100% get him, you know what I mean? Like, he can pretty much replicate whatever he wants. And not only replicate it, he can change the properties of whatever he recreates. Like we saw with the bullets, he created the gun again, but he created the bullets like with more, like 10% more gun powder, so they would, have more force. So that you can see how he's gonna be able to like change other properties to other things, and he's just gonna become OP, especially with the gacha items, right? I'm pretty sure, because the girl got Rain, she got grenades. So that's gonna make me wonder what other items are on there. Like, you know, the more expensive items, like can you get a bazooka, a nuclear bomb? And pretty much Kaname can cheat the system because he only has to buy it once and then he can replicate it. Talk about OP, okay? Talk about OP. So with Rain and Kaname working together, they're a pretty strong duo. So, you know, once if she joins his team with the other girl, who's gonna stop them? Like, they're just gonna be the most powerful group out there, I think, right? Because she can predict the future. She's the analyst, so she's got information about most, probably everybody. And, you know, she can probably tell Kaname their weaknesses, how to avoid them, and then, you know, it's just gonna be crazy. This little group that Kaname is kind of gathering is gonna be crazy OP. And then we get to see the florist actually is going to be joining with them for the time being because, you know, Kaname doesn't kill, so, you know, of course he saved them. And, you know, the plot armor on Kaname is out of this world, okay? Because they're fighting, you know, they're right here in my background. They're fighting. And you know how many times the florist could have killed Kaname right there? I mean, it was countless. I can, like, when Kaname was shooting and he got the little tail to go around and he destroyed the gun. Bro, you could have put that thing on his neck and the dude would have been dead. You know what I mean? Like, the dude would have been dead. But no, plot armor is thick. I mean, next level thickness, okay? Next level. Now, we also go into the future of where this arc is heading, right? Because I think they mentioned they had 24 rings in that hotel. And obviously, all the players can see where all the rings are at. And the 8th clan, the crazy dude, the one-shotted the girl in episode 2, at the end of episode 2, the leader of the clan, you know, he's got like 30-something plus. And, you know, the Rain was mentioning that the stronger players are the ones that are gathering like a large quantity of rings. So once they see that there's 24 in the hotel, they're coming. And, you know, the good thing about Kaname's sigil power, I would say, kind of give him a weakness, is that if he uses it too much, he pretty much becomes useless. And it's the same for everybody, because the florist himself kind of mentioned, you know, I can't use my sigil power. I got to rest because I'm done. So there's that. But, you know, we're definitely going to see that the next episode, the 8th clan is going to be coming over, and it's going to be Kaname's group versus the 8th clan. And, you know, I'm pretty sure the Kaname's group is going to go ahead and get the W, especially when his waifu comes over here and starts one-shotting people again. And, you know, overall, I do like the anime, don't get me wrong. I am enjoying my time watching it. This episode was actually the first time we see Kaname go full on against somebody else, like, you know, kind of using his sigil power to, like, as much as he can right now, to the full extent of it, right? Like, you know he's going to do some crazy stuff later on. But right now, that's the best he can do. But we get to see him use all that power. And, you know, he was making, you know, weapons and items, like, you know, he was making them fast. And we see that when he goes into his little mind palace, I like to call it, he was in there and, you know, he was kind of talking to, like, somebody that was making weapons and stuff like that. To me, it looked like Kaname a little bit, just with longer hair. But and it kind of seems like that's the how everybody gets their sigil power. Like, it's connected to somebody else in the world. Like, later in the old days, you know what I mean? Like, Rain's power, we know there was like a demon that could use that, kind of like the same power. So that's kind of like how she got it. So maybe it has like a Fate Stay Night thing where they're using maybe powers from like back in time where people could use this kind of abilities. Maybe, I don't know. I really want to get into the like development of this game because it looks interesting as hell. Okay, like, come on, all these people getting powers. Where are those powers coming from? That's my biggest question right now. Who's giving all these people powers? How was this game created? And, you know, can somebody even win this game? Is there like a goal? Because we know the florist's goal is to make money. He's got a disease. And, you know, we see that when he went to punch Kaname, he saw kind of like a flash of maybe like his daughter. And that's probably why he didn't go through with it. Which kind of, again, the plot armor is thick on Kaname, but maybe that's why. We don't know, right? Kaname was shooting at him and he lunged and, you know, he missed. Then he was in the ground, just defeated. I gotta tell you, Kind of disappointed by that, but I'm gonna keep watching the anime. I'm gonna finish it off. I want to see the end game of this anime. You know, who's gonna be the last person they're gonna fight. They're probably not gonna show it in the anime, so I might have to go and actually read that myself in like the manga. But I'm definitely gonna keep watching it. I'm enjoying it. The animation for this episode, even though it was like a full-blown fight, wasn't that huge, that big, that great. It was okay, no big deal. But you know, just let me know what your thoughts are. And like always, go ahead and subscribe, leave me a like, and I will see you on the next episode.